Hello, good evening, all of you. This is the part 16 of chemical coordination integration. Okay, now in this, our focus in this video is cortisol. It is a life saving hormone, stress relieving hormone, pain relieving hormone. It is an anti inflammatory hormone, anti allergic hormone, immunosuppressant hormone. It suppresses the immune system. It is given to the patients who have undergone transplantations. It reduces the edema by directing the fluid from the tissues to the blood. Kidneys filter that blood and water come out through the urine. And it also promotes the erythropoiesis like other hormones, thyroxine, erythropoietin, testosterone also involved along with the cortisol in erythropoiesis. Very important point. It regulates cardiovascular functions, it regulates kidney functions and maintain carbohydrate metabolism, and it increases the glucose level in the blood by gluconeogenesis. Neo means new. Glucose is formed from the non-carbohydrates like proteins, lipids, lactic acid, and lipids. Okay, the formation of glucose from non-carbohydrates like proteins, lactic acids, and lipids is called as a gluconeogenesis. Other hormones are also involved along with cortisol. Those are glucagon and adrenaline hormone also help in this process, and it causes the lipolysis breakdown of lipids and proteolysis breakdown of proteins. It has this hormone has anti-insulin effect. Okay, insulin converts glucose into glycogen, but here it is increasing the glucose levels, increasing insulin, decreasing the glucose level. These all hormones increasing glucose levels, whereas insulin decrease in the glucose levels. That's why it has anti-insulin effect. And this adrenal cortex also produce sex corticoids. The main sex corticoid here are androgens. Okay, they stimulate facial hair, growth of facial hair, chest hair, and pubic hair. And the main androgen here, that is a dihydroxy dihydroxyepiandrosterone. Okay, androsterone sulfate, DHEAS. Okay, next one is medulla. Up to now we learnt cortex. So here we learnt cortisol. In the previous part we learnt aldosterone. Here we learnt adrenal cortex, aldosterone we learnt, cortisol we learnt, androgens we learnt. Okay, now we are coming to the another part of the adrenal gland, that is adrenal medulla. What is the origin of the adrenal medulla? Ectodermal origin, and it consists of chromaffin cells. I told you in the previous parts also. Cytons of the sympathetic nervous system. And next one, okay, not controlled by the pituitary ACTH only. It controls the adrenal cortex, not the adrenal medulla. And next one, catecholamines, amine hormones made of tyrosine, which is one of the amino acid. These are the water soluble hormones. Okay, epinephrine, norepinephrine, adrenaline, noradrenaline. It is 80%, it is 20%, and both hormones perform the same functions. Okay, not essential for the survival. Okay, same secreted from the sympathetic nervous system also. These hormones are not only produced from this one, they are also secreted from the sympathetic nervous system. What are the functions of these hormones? Okay, these are called very important hormones. These all are emerging. Several bits were asked from this topic in the previous NEET papers and other medical exams. These are the emergency hormones. It prepares the body to tackle emergency situations, fight or flight hormone, or we can say in recent mock test papers it is given as FF, fight, flight, fright. 3F hormone. It is a 3F hormone. Okay, fight, flight, fright. 4D hormone is the. Can you tell me what is the 4D hormone? 4D vitamin. 4D vitamin is the niacin or nicotinic acid. It causes dementia, diarrhea, dermatitis, and death. And it causes the dilation of pupil and contraction of the okay, erector pili muscle, which causes the, okay, which is holding the hair root in the skin, and which causes the goosebumps. Other functions of these hormones, okay, sweating, they cause sweating, dilation of bronchi, very important, you have to remember these all points. Increase breathing rate, constriction of the blood vessel, increases the bp. And there are some other hormones also increase the bp, and increase the strength of the cardiac muscle, increase cardiac heart rate, like thyroxine also increase the heart rate, sympathetic nervous system, and inhibits the peristalsis. And contraction of the sphincters, it causes the contraction of the sphincter, and increases the glucose level in the blood by gluconeogenesis and okay, glycogenolysis, in order to provide instant energy in case of emergency conditions. Okay, that's about cortisol and all those sex corticoids and hormones of the adrenal medulla.